How you guys doing? I got another video. It's not biblical, but it's along the lines of the same walk. So you see, I had a revelation today about, being in the world and then being called out of the world like we are as Christians. See, I understand that I've spent many years trying to befriend people, be part of something. And every time I try to, it never works out. And it's because God doesn't want it to work out. God has a better plan for you. So he needs you to stop trying to make your own plans. Now, for example, I'm always hitting up people to kick it, to chill, do something, be productive, hang out, love on people, let them love on me. And I'm always let down. People are always so busy when they're not busy. I've heard plenty of people tell me they got things to do. They hurry up and say they got to go just to get home to sit down and watch TV. Now, I feel like this happened to me so many times because, it repeats itself weekend by weekend. Even new people I meet, family members, friends. For God's sake, sometimes I can't even be on the phone anymore with people because no one answers. No one likes to call you back, or when they push you to forward. Now, it's not that you're begging for attention. It's the fact that, I just want to fellowship with people, and that's why going to church is important, because you need to fellowship with people. Instead of going out drinking, smoking, or doing anything else, you can't just fellowship with people at a random Walmart or a store because, people are there to shop. You don't want to bother them. But, I've been alone for many, many years. And by that loneliness, it has built up something in me that has motivated me to just do great things. We're called to do great things. I've been reading this book, You Can Do It. It is by Nolan W. McCants. He's a good man too. It's a pretty cool book. And it's more of a story not his story, I won't get to that, but my story, man. It's like being so lonely all this time and letting it. I had the days where I got mad, days where I just get like irritated, and I just want to go out and do something great. Them are the days that build up one day after another for you to end up doing something great. Great. I don't know what it is what you guys do, but I know what it is I'm doing. And Truth or Lie TV is part of it. I get motivated days, and then I get days where I just don't feel like doing anything. I just want to, watch TV, read a book, play video games. Sometimes I just sit there and pray and meditate. But man, I'm tired of people letting me down, and it's getting annoying to the point where I think God's allowing this to happen. So if that's you and you feel like, you relate to that, maybe it's because God's telling you that, you're pulled out of the world, not to be like them. So do something great with your time, and maybe later it'll show. Because right now my fruits are showing from all the things, that from years ago that didn't make sense, and they make sense now. So basically, I'm just ranting on this video. It's nothing specifically I'm trying to target. I just had something on my mind I wanted to get off. And it's kind of annoying, man. We are great people. So if you are productive, you're creative, and you're one of them people who like to do great things, and you're not average. And no offense to average. It's not like that we're better than people. It's just because there's some people out there like us that are just, we don't settle for average. We don't settle for less. So my daughter has been watching me since she's known me do so much. Start a painting company. I had a record label where I was on tour. You probably didn't know that. I was on 92.3 FM Chicago radio station back in 2015. And, I've done a lot of things, and now I'm starting this ministry. So this is like the third great big thing that she's seeing me do. And me and my brother Vito, we're really taking this ministry serious. And so this is the start of everything. And, but basically the message in conclusion is, if you've never done something before, like Nolan McCants said in his book, you never know. That could be a blessing in disguise. You may be good at it. If your heart's telling you want to start this business or do that, then do it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you know nothing about it, but you feel like God's telling you to do it, well, that could be where your niche is. That could be what you were born for. That could be exactly where you need to be. You'll never know unless you jump. You never know unless if you know how to swim, unless you jump in the water, right? And if you drown, you sink, well, get back up again. It's like failure is a lesson. Take failure as lessons. Actually, I want you to fail. I failed many times with this painting company, and I'm still not even where I want to be. But I'm living. I'm making a good living. I've had more money than I ever did. Right now, I got more money in this painting company than I ever did selling drugs. Back when I used to sell drugs, yes, I did. My money today, it just eats it all up. I got 2 bank accounts, and I don't tell nobody my business. But think about that. I'm doing fine in life, but I can't get nobody to come over here and be creative and productive with me, because they want to just be average and sit at home and do nothing. Or, man, I understand the people who got lives. They got kids. They got jobs. I get that. But it's like, I'm talking about the people what they're doing. They're not on anything. They're not doing anything. And I didn't make this video because this happened to me once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. This constantly happens. And sometimes it's with the same old people. And I'm tired of it. So, I just thought I'd make this video for you guys because I want to motivate you to, if you're bored out there, read a book, meditate on the word, talk to God, even if that means venting, even if that means kind of snapping out on him. I don't recommend anyone to snap out on God ever, but sometimes I feel like I have to. It's better than snapping out in your mind and going crazy and doing something stupid. God does want to hear from you in that part of your heart. He wants to hear you, call out to him and know that he is your source and he is the answer to all your problems, not a person, not even yourself. You can't help yourself as much as he can help you, but it does start with us. But I just want to say that I love you guys, and, I just wanted to bring that up. And if you ain't bought this book, you should, because it's a good book and it inspired me. So God bless you and have a great weekend.